All right, guys, we have now gone over our tight end, quarterback, wide receiver, running back, top 10s of week 17. Now we got to go to the defenses, guys. We're going to go over the top defenses in fantasy football in week 17. We're going to go ahead and get right into it. We're going to work our way from bottom to top. So we're going to go ahead and start at number 5. And the number 5 defense is going to be the Philadelphia Eagles defense, who's taking on the New Orleans Saints. The Eagles defense is top tier, guys. I've said this over the past couple weeks. Even in a tough matchup versus Dallas in week 16, they still ended up with turnovers and sacks to help put them over the 10-point mark in that game. And now they get a very inferior opponent here against New Orleans. I expect the Eagles defense to be a nightmare for Andy Dalton in week 17. The number 4 defense on the week is going to be the Giants defense, who is taking on the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts may be the new best matchup for fantasy defenses right now. They are horrific offensively, and there is no upside on that offense without Jonathan Taylor. Make no mistake though, this is more about the Colts offense than it is the Giants defense, but the Giants defense gets the matchup of the week here in week 17. The number 3 defense in week 17 is going to be the 49ers defense. They're taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. The 49ers defense, like I said, is matchup proof. The Raiders have also been one of the least consistent offenses in the entire NFL this year. I see the 49ers trampling the Raiders offense and putting Derek Carr under siege in week 17. The number 2 defense in week 17 is going to be the New England Patriots defense. They are taking on the Miami Dolphins. Much like the 49ers defense, the Pats defense is great in all matchups usually. They are extremely disciplined on defense and force turnovers and pressure the quarterback. And on top of that, Tua Tagovailoa is going to miss this game. With Teddy Bridgewater starting, I see the Patriots being able to stop that offense for the most part. I love the Patriots defense here in week 17. Now, before we get to the number 1 defense, guys, I'm going to give a couple of honorable mentions here. The number 6 defense on the week for me was the Cowboys defense playing the Tennessee Titans. I love the matchup. I love the defense for the Cowboys. They're playing without Malik Willis over there in Tennessee. The Cowboys are a great defense as well. The number 7 defense was the Chiefs defense versus the Denver Broncos. The newly head coachless Denver Broncos with Russell Wilson. That offense is a mess. The Chiefs already did it a couple weeks ago. I expect the Chiefs defense to be a great play in week 17 as well. And now for the number 1 defense on the week, it is going to be the Jacksonville Jaguars. They are taking on the Houston Texans, guys. The Jags defense really has a couple of things going for them right now. First off, the Jaguars defense has been causing a lot of turnovers and pressuring the quarterback consistently lately, and that's why they've been such a great defensive play as of late. They've really stepped it up, and now they're getting a nice break here with the matchup. They've got the Houston Texans this weekend. At this point, they're probably not going to be playing super hard to win this game. They want to make sure they lock up that number 1 seed. So I love the Jacksonville Jaguars defense here in week 17. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you play fantasy football, and like the video if you enjoyed it. And if you are looking for the top 10 tight ends in week 17, click on this video right here and click the link in the description to support the channel through Patreon.